the greatest respect for anybody who runs for political office. No, I do. That doesn't mean I vote for you, but I do have respect for you. I respect the system. And one of the problems we have today is transparent. Oh, I didn't introduce I didn't introduce myself. I'm sorry. Reggie, Heckman Street, Phillipsburg. We live in a time where there's a lot of lies. So transparency means we need to shine the light on what's going on. And I believe that all of you, I sincerely believe all of you, I may not be proud of the things you've done in the past, but we need to know the truth. So the $1 Million anonymous donor, who is it? Does anyone on this sitting up here know who that $1 million anonymous donor is that I read about, that I mentioned in a letter to the editor, that was supposed to be making a donation to the town to do work on the armory for some programming over there, renovations? I'm not exactly sure all the details. That's what I read. There was a $1 million anonymous donor. And I think that the residents of this town should know who it is. Does anybody up here know who it is? Oh, I want to watch my timer. You don't have to answer.
Oh, Councilman Vice President.
I'm going to answer.
Thank you.
Okay. I'm not sure where the words anonymous donor came from, because actually I was on vacation. And I went back and spoke with the WFMZ journalist about where that term even came from. It was born from different press releases that went into WFMZ. So with that being said, we did have interested parties in the future of Phillipsburg in our communities. And at no particular time was there an amount. I don't think it ever came out of my mouth and our Councilman Lutz's mouth, because we were part of the redevelopment committee. It sure as heck came out of the campaign on the Democratic side's mouth. So as those words were pushed out, you can believe that I said that. You can believe he said that through his hospital stays. And we discussed it, and I thought it was pretty terrible, as that we was trying to better things, but we took care of it, and I tried to be the voice of that. And I even said to that WFMZ journalist at my home on an unrelated interview about a phone call that took place that went into the folks that were involved in giving us a reward for that. And the phone call went in with such an astronomical amount of money that I said to that journalist, off the record, if this destroys the project of our community center, our future community center, where we are trying to rebirth 2 buildings that are sitting there rotting right now, along with the rest of the town, God help us, because we will never be able to come back from that. And I said that all before this even came out, because I wanted to be on record with that journalist. So if I ever had to go back in a situation like this, I can confidently say, I never said an amount of money. I never even used those words. But I can tell you this, your side did.
You mean the Democrats? Or FMZ, I'm sorry.
I'm not the Democrats.
Oh.
The Democratic campaign to elect Steve Ellis, J.P. Sedner, and Lee Clark.
Oh. They're the ones that said that there was $1 million anonymous donor.
They said a lot. You guys said a lot of things.
Hold on. I just thought I'd read that. Maybe I'm wrong. I'll have to go back and look at it. I thought
I even saw more than
at some point Councilman Holber had said something, acknowledged something about $1 million anonymous donor.
The numbers were being thrown out there by everybody but us.
Okay.
We were trying to secure. We were trying.
Do I only have 30 seconds left?
No.
Oh, okay.
You've always been good to us. So
I have one other item.
Yes, sir.